guess a lot of early voting, I guess. Did anyone early vote? Oh my God. Never mind, so I'm in the minority. I actually voted today. Most people did early, which was smarter. Welcome, guys. As Chris said, my name is Paul Kaufman, and this session is all about developing a website for a small business. We're going to start this from the ground up. I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of getting a website, what it takes, the hosting, the different pieces, and then I'm going to transition to talking about how you get that website to rank better in the search engines, and how do you use social media to help your website do better. So I know a lot of you are probably either have a business or been talking to some of the folks this evening, and they're thinking about starting businesses or websites. So this is a perfect opportunity to kind of jump into that topic. And a little bit about me, just so you know who this guy is who's talking up here. I've been a website designer since the mid-1990s, designing websites for my own company, Kaufman Web Design. And it was a lot of fun. I only built websites for companies in central North Carolina because I don't know if you guys have worked with web designers, but it's kind of hard to build a website with a person if they're like in Pakistan or India or China. So I found it helpful to sit down across the table at Starbucks and help people that way. And that tended to work. But the one difference was I helped people get their website to rank well in the search engines. Because it didn't matter how nice your website looked. If people couldn't find it on the search engines, then it was like a beautiful store on the side of a dirt road. It didn't matter how nice your parking and lighting and displays were. If people aren't passing by on that road, you might as well not exist. So I pushed search engine optimization. Anyone ever heard of SEO? Folks, yeah. So we'll talk about a little bit of that. That's the process of getting your website to rank higher in the search engines. A pretty big and important topic, which, by the way, you can do using your own skills and save money in the processes I'm going to talk about. And then lastly, I transitioned out of that company and decided I'd rather teach these topics to people than do a lot of building of websites. So I transitioned into my present company, Pitch Perfect Marketing, where I get to come out and talk to folks like you and teach these topics, and it's been a lot of fun. So we'll keep this session fairly informal, folks, so if you have questions as we're going along, feel free to ask them. If they're really in depth, I may ask you to wait until after class, and I'll stick around as long as you guys need to if you have questions after class about your own situation. If you have your own company or your own website, a lot of people have questions about, people they're working with or what to do next. I'd be glad to answer your questions. Now, normally I would ask everyone about their background, but since we have such a huge group tonight, we have to kind of skip that. I apologize, but we'll touch base with some of you during the discussions and kind of get an idea of what you guys are up to. Okay, so let's get started. What is the first step when you're thinking about that first website for your company? What do you think that first thing you've got to kind of nail down before you even start calling up contractors or buying WordPress or doing internet software? Any ideas on what you got to do first?
What your objective is?
Yeah, what your objective is to the website for your business?
A domain name.
Oh, nailed it. A website name is exactly right. They call it a domain name, but it's your URL, your website address. And getting that early on is critical because, well, why? Why is it important to get that as soon as you can?
Somebody build it, or you already have one out there.
Someone could steal it. If you find a good website, URL, www.brettscandies.com, and the next day you're